get the show started!
At UFC 272, Bryce Mitchell passed the toughest test of his career and defeated UFC veteran Edson Barboza to keep his undefeated record intact. After his 5th straight win in the UFC, Mitchell decided to give back to his local community in Arkansas. As he told Joe Rogan during the Octagon interview, he plans to donate half of his fight purse, which is $45,000, to a children's charity. Speaking to media during UFC 272's post-fight press conference, Dana White respected Mitchell's gesture, but decided that it would be better if the UFC made the gesture. Here's what he said.
Bryce Mitchell, he was just here, and he said, his charitable gift that he was going to give, you said, don't give it, I'll cover it. So I'm just curious kind of what your motivation was, and I don't know if there's I know you guys do a ton of charity already, but when guys are so connected to something like that, is there like partnerships or things that you can do? But why were you motivated to say, hey, don't spend your money, I'll spend it?
Yeah, well, the kid, he's making 45 and 45 tonight. He's going to give 45 to the, and I respect that, and said, we'll do it. We'll take care of it.
Former UFC champ Rafael Dos Anjos finally returned to competition after being out since November of 2020. He secured a unanimous decision victory over Renato Moicano in the UFC 272 co-main event. Speaking to UFC News shortly following the fight, Dos Anjos discussed who he would like to face next and took some shots at Islam Makhachev, who didn't accept his short notice offer. Here's the clip.
I mentioned Masvidal because a lot of people say that I'm a BMF because I fought the best guys on 2 divisions. Former lightweight champion, fought for the belt at welterweight and built my way up, beat Robbie Lawler, former champion, beat a bunch of guys and fought pretty much everybody on 2 divisions. And a lot of people call me a BMF. That will be a good fight. I would move up with no problem. And Conor's coming back probably on summer. That will be a fight that interests me too. We have a history. And Makhachev is fighting Beneil Dariush, and he had a chance to fight me tonight, and he didn't take the fight. I was ready to go 170 pounds. They have a done deal on my end, and his request was 170 pounds. I said, okay, I will do it, and they run away. So he had a fight with Beneil Dariush, and he's not on my list, and I don't think Fiziev is on my list as well. So being on a former champion, being around for so many years, I need guys that really excites me to go to the gym and training for those opponents.
Renato Moicano has issued a statement following his war with Rafael Dos Anjos in Saturday's UFC 272 co-main event. Moicano stepped up on short notice to replace Rafael Fiziev against Dos Anjos in a 160-pound catchweight contest. Unfortunately for Renato, he was dealt a unanimous decision loss after a 5-round war. Shortly following the conclusion of UFC 272's event, Moicano took to Instagram where he provided the following update for fight fans. He wrote, "No excuses, thanks Rafael Dos Anjos and the UFC for this opportunity. This defeat doesn't define me. I'm not a loser because I lost, and I'm not a winner when I win. I'm victorious in life, the way I handle myself with my family and my team. Thanks God, this is a great time to be alive. Never forget, I'm always chasing the big money, porra." Speaking to BT Sports' UFC 272 review show with Adam Catterall and Nick Pete, Michael Bisping responded to people saying Covington's fighting style is very boring and discussed who Colby should face next after an impressive victory over Jorge Masvidal. Here's the clip.
Colby's not a striker per se. He can bang a little bit. He had some good success against Kamaru in the last fight in rounds 4 and 5. But he's good enough to set up the takedowns. And that's his wheelhouse. That's how he's always won fights. High pace, high output, and a lot of wrestling. And it's just rinse and repeat. And if you can't stop it, You can't blame Colby, because why should he do something different? You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. He's not getting knocked out. He's taking people down, and he's winning fights. You know, other than Kamaru Usman, that's what he's done time after time after time. It's not Colby's job to change. It's Jorge Masvidal's job to stop the takedown, get separation, and then go to work with the hands and feet. Exactly. I was looking at his record, and I'm not here to trash Colby. He had a great win last night, but he lost to Kamaru Usman. He beat Jorge Masvidal. Before that, Robbie Lawler, who with respect was over the hill. Rafael Dos Anjos, who was a lightweight. As Nick says, there's Vicente Luque, there's Gilbert Burns, there's Hamzat, there's Leon Edwards. There's a whole host of fighters that are in their prime, that are hungry. And if Colby wants to get another shot at the title, he needs to be fighting the top contenders. Listen, it sounds like Dana's kind of open to him fighting Kamaru down the line pretty soon again. Beating Dustin Poirier does not get him there, okay? And I don't even know if we want to see him fighting Kamaru straight away either. But what I want to see is the so-called number 2 welterweight on the planet defending that spot against guys 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user Dana White. Second place goes to Chuck Norris. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named Dana Black. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.